Number 9. Walidhani by Subaru watakuwa meacha legacy. Octo niko jama dawan kan mekalia pharmacy. Brain niko full ato jinge zulizia vacancy. Unataka kwa kami kama YGB then hang na si. Bado na kunywa cham. Zangone mahansi. Kuja na attitude kuingize maira kama si tunaoemesha tunatatua kitokwa na makuisha tapika na makabasi. Otila chungwa na ndizi minta kula nanasi. Niko lembe wako nyuma ka wafosi horizontally mazee mi wachoma ka pasi so na come so slow. Jutraki iko kasi saidi na mekdo. Jumtu wangu niko kazi mtanaenda na maziwa jukwa rap game mini mzazi koste kila kitu imepanda. Brenda Mombasa mtu wangu ulize bei ya mnazi namba 8 wapi namba 8 on top. Octopizzo wapi Octopizzo on top. So get that mula ba that dula say get that mula ba that dula na Kibera wapi na Kibera on top namba 8 wapi namba 8 on top. So get that mula ba that dula say get that mula ba that. I spit fire then I let it burn like Asha. Kwa rap game na dai kashka akasha flask as picnics nipate naivasha krona mangodeli wa super kakina Natasha Sembei na wallet dokwa bahasha walijiona the storm saino make rasha who's smarter now si wewe niko juu yao na tungulia kama wewe. Octo aka itisha upewe YGB aka itisha ulewe. Just a minute tutanimalize kuchana na si nywele ni vijiti ka plantation za kericho washati na kabado itabidi ni mwashika mashati ni wagote hata kuliko wanati jukikuja ni rap game my own ish kama bati na banane wape na banane on top. Octopizzo wape Octopizzo on top. So get that mula by that dula say get that mula by that dula na Kibera wape na Kibera on top na Kibera wape na Kibera on top. So get that mula by that dula say get that mula by that dula. Swag.
DJ CrossFit, if you could keep playing us something as we get settled down. This is Octopizzo number 9. You're welcome.
Thank you
so much for finding time to be with us. So today we're doing the rap thing. And I've got my phone with me here tonight, Octopizzo, because Twitter is going insane. Everybody is talking about you. People are saying the king is here. I'm your number 1 fan. This is Brian Mkenya at Brian Mkenya. Somebody here is saying Octopizzo, black star, rap star. Octopizzo, tell them how it's done. The number 1 hip hopper. Octopizzo, you speak neat English. I admire that at a distance. Inspire us to your height.
Thank you.
Octopizzo, introduce yourself to Kenyans. Octopizzo is not your name. So what is your name?
My name is Henry the 8th. From this one.
See, somebody's already calling him. So studio etiquette. You want to pick that up?
No, we can't pick this. Sorry, man. I'm on
okay,
on
that
air.
is your camera, by the way.
I'm on air, so please just hold on. My name is Henry Ohanga.
Henry Ohanga.
Yeah, aka Octopizzo.
Okay, so why Octopizzo? Where did you come that? How and why did you come up with that name?
Octopizzo generally means 8, and I'm from Kibera, number 9, where the matatu is number 8 go to. Then originally we had 8 districts in Nairobi, so I represent Nairobi.
Yeah.
Originally we had 8 provinces in Kenya, so I represented Kenya. Then the eighth letter of the alphabet is H, and I do hip hop, and my first name is Henry, and Henry the 8th was the king of England.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's going down, it's going down.
A lot of thought process went into Octopizzo. So you're from Kibera, Octopizzo. Tell us about that, just growing up in Kibera and finally finding your way into hip-hop, the connection between those two.
I would say Kibera is heaven and hell at the same time, you know. It's the best place to grow up so that you can, you can be strong and know what you want in life. But also it's a lot of hardship, and I went through a lot that I always don't like looking back, but what I went through is what made who I am today.
Okay.
Yes.
So why hip hop? What inspired you to choose rap, to choose hip hop? And you're so celebrated. This is the thing that I'm actually finding so amazing about you, that even before we went on air, when we started tweeting that you were coming on as early as 7:30, everybody couldn't wait to just hear you. So what is it about you?
I really didn't want to do rap. Like, when I was growing up, I wanted to be two things. An horticulturist, because I love flowers.
You do?
Yeah, that's one thing people don't know. I really love flowers.
What type of flowers?
Roses.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I'm in love with roses. Then the other thing, I wanted to be a clearing and forwarding agent at the port. But that didn't work out because I didn't have money to go to college. So doing hip-hop is like a rebellion, because I grew up in Kibera, but every time I watch TV or listen to international news, it's always negative, It's always, I never had like anything positive coming from Kibera. Like,
about Kibera,
everything was negative. And sometimes, we report about dying babies, HIV, poverty, which is there, it's there, 2%, but that's not everything that happens there. There are people who are living their lives, there are women who are working hard, the young guys who like wake up at 5, walking to industrial area every day to just like see the other day. What people don't know, like, it's more expensive to be poor than to live a nice life. When you move to like Runda, you're moving there because you're comfortable, like, I can manage this. When you're in Kibera, you're surviving. It's more hard to like survive in Kibera. So you live there or go back up country.
Yeah.
So, and all that was going on. So to me, I just came in the industry to say something positive,
Yeah.
And everybody expected me to rap about poverty, hustling, which I did in my first mixtape as a beginning artist. But then I said, I want to package Kibera to be something cool. I don't want, like, I go to places and say, okay, I'm from Kibera, and everybody's like holding their pass, and like guys are scared and stuff. So that's why I brought this swag into Kibera.
And you're very proud of the fact that this is where you grew up. You say number 9 in just about every song that you drop.
I'm super proud.
You're super proud, okay. Okay, but let's talk about some controversy that has been linked to you, and you've really played along to those allegations. The Illuminati allegations, is it perhaps a cool thing to have some controversy going on as an artist? Let's speak about these allegations and just how true. And where did this even come from in the first place? I think it was a controversial image in one of your videos.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't believe in the Illuminati. I work hard, man. Like, I don't sleep. Like, if you ask anybody who's like close to me, like my team, anybody who've worked with me, I don't sleep. I work hard. So the Illuminati stuff, I don't know. Plus, I believe in God. I'm not very religious though. I'm not like a religious kind of guy.
Yeah.
But I grew up in church. I grew up in Catholic. All my family are Catholics. My uncle is a padre. Like, that's how we are, like, super holy. It's called Father Sylvester.
Yeah.
So, but when I grow up, you make your own choices. Like, to me, I believe, like, church is business. And this goes to every gospel artist out there. They know it. Just people don't want to admit. Church is business, because if that mama in Kibera is cutting mboga kila siku to take 2 shillings to the church on Sunday, expecting to be, blessed.
Yeah.
Well, these padres like cruising, these pastors are driving nice, the church is always nice, there's always wine people are drinking. Well, kids are sleeping hungry because you're taking them to church. Why don't you just pray in your house? Believe in God. I pray, my daughter prays every day.
Yeah.
And to me, I just believe if there's one God, then we don't need churches.
Okay.
If I wake up tomorrow and I want to go to PCA, I go. If I want to go to Winners Chapel, wherever I want to go, I just go and pray, because we only have one God. Why should I have, like, I'm from this denomination, lazima uokoke?
Yeah, so, okay,
you're
not Illuminati, but you've got a personal relationship with your own God.
With my own God,
okay.
not religion.
And I want to talk about, somebody is saying, drop us a line from Hala. Everybody is so excited about this Hala, and they just want you to just drop a line, just something small. For those who are crying and screaming that please, that's what we want to hear.
Igo ya kidingo, swaga ya migingo, wanadai sijui ati Octo squeezy akuna maringo, natoka kibich mtu wangu, sitoki maringo, too much love, nikismile ni ma dimples, swag.
Awesome. So let me talk to you about, by the way, the fact that what you want to say, Mokona Maringo squeezy.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, there's a point because you say you grew up in Kibera, but you're like, I work hard, man. I work, like you sound totally like Umelandleo kutoka Maju. Like,
Really?
yeah, like for real.
Maybe no someone's around, you know? I'm surrounded with a bunch of people who just talk English every day. So it's like nikana crawl in. But hey, mazi nimetoka mtaa, hata leo niko mtaa coaching, niko na Ducat.
Also, that's still where you go to do your
I
cut.
can never
Do you
change.
still live in Kibera?
I don't live in Kibera anymore, but I still have my house there. I keep it. It's my museum.
Oh,
you know,
is it?
yeah.
Oh.
Like, you know, I take my kid there and tell them, you were born here, and this is where we come from. This is us. You know, like whatever you're living right now, that's what we worked for.
Yeah.
But this is us.
Yeah.
This matope is us. This is what made me who I am.
So you lived in a Matope house in Kibera?
Yeah, of course. I was born in a matope house. I live in a matope house for 21 years.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
you
home.
say
And I
that you
don't
take-
feel like guilty even going. I go there and spend the night and people don't even know.
Really?
Yeah, just to remind me of where I come from. You know, sometimes, you know, you grow some ego and you need something to humble you down. I just go back in the hood and, you know, just chill in that house. And you realize, man, don't grow some head, man. Just chill.
That is amazing. And you talked about your daughter and the fact that you take her to your now museum, as you called it. Let's talk about your daughter. You've got a daughter?
Two girls.
Two girls. Same mommy.
Different moms.
So I take it you're not married.
I don't know. I don't want to say that on air.
Wow. Okay.
No, I'm seriously in a relationship. Serious.
But not with your baby mamas.
No, with my baby mama.
Okay.
Of course, with my
But you
baby
said it's
mama.
not from the same mom. It's
Yeah, my
from
second born is not from the same.
Okay.
Yeah, but my first born is from another mom
Okay.
who we are really good friends with.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so this little girl in your video, Black Star, could that be one of your daughters?
Yeah, she's in all my videos except two. Like, she's my video vixen. She's the best.
She's your video vixen?
She's my sunshine.
Oh, that is so
man.
cute.
When she's on videos, like, I get the energy. So
Yeah.
she's my sunshine.
Oh, that's good. Do you think she'll probably take after your footsteps at some point?
No, I don't know. But, like,
Yeah.
whatever she chooses, I'm here to support her. That's
Yeah.
whatever
And I was
she
talking
wants.
to you earlier, Henry. Oh, gosh, it feels so odd calling you Henry. But yeah, I was talking to you earlier. And, you know, you were telling me, I was looking at your shoes. And I was telling you that I think they're so clean and so amazing and they're really, really nice. Let's take a look at Octopizzo's shoes. And there's a story behind his shoes that he was sharing with me, and I thought it was very powerful. Octopizzo, let's talk about shoes and fashion and style, but let's begin with your shoes before we go into fashion.
I love shoes. I'm like an addict, you know.
Yeah.
I'm an addict. I got many pairs, man. Like, the last one is 88 pairs.
88 pairs and you're a guy.
Yeah, you know, like, and this because, you know, when I was growing up, I remember going to my first show with the slippers. I grew up without shoes. I went to school up country from class 4 to 8, called Ulumba Primary, with no shoes till I finished class 8. And my dream was that the first money I'll ever get, I'll buy shoes. And that's why even my first big song on top was like, get that mullah, buy those shoes. That was my dream. Like, to me, shoes is everything. I'll rather walk without clothes, but with dope shoes, you know. Yeah.
And I know that apart from music, you are also involved in business ventures, and one of those is a clothing line. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I have like, not really a clothing line, but a basic one. Just a basic, like, you know, casual tees for like, you know, guys who are like my fans, blings, snapbacks, you know. So if like you want a hat, you want some good chains, number 9 chains, dope t-shirts, just highlight your boy.
Okay. And you've also been linked to a condom line. Has that come of age? Is it
I know
on
people are like waiting for that so long. I know I'm keeping people so long. That's on like on the channel, because there's many partners that that want to come in, because it's a big deal. You know, if I'm start doing condoms, I have to serve all the Masaku fans. You know, that's how big the business is.
Yeah.
So I have to think into it, like, and come up nicely. But it's still there. That's gonna happen.
Okay. And other projects that you're involved with, I think I saw something about you in Kakuma with refugees. Let's talk about that and just your involvement in projects like those.
Yeah, I'm a youth ambassador with an NGO called Film Aid International, where they like train young people in the refugee camp to be like filmers, photographers. And what I do there, I have a project of my own that I came in with as an artist, because I went there to perform, and I was so touched. It was not about just performance. It was too much. There's many talent. There's young people, like, they can't leave the camp. The only thing that can make them leave the camp maybe is their talent. So with Film Aid and UNHCR Kenya, so we started this thing that we get a project like competition music. It's called a cultural project where music, sports, and culture. Because they're from different countries, and they have been working with young people. I've recorded 6 artists, which their music is ready, and I think it's on Citizen Radio. That's the first place I send them to Mzazi, and in Tanzania, and that's what I want to do.
And I think we have a trailer of that. If we could take a look at what Octopizzo is currently involved with, away from music and away from, of course, his clothing line. Let's take a look at that.
Wakati uko na watoto kwa nyumba, huwezi kuacha kazi ambayo unafanya uende ukajaribu kazi nyingine. Manake hiyo siku watakula nini umeenda kazi nyingine. Sasa inabidi ujisacrifice, ufanye kazi kwa bidii. Hiyo ambayo unafanya uwe interested zaidi ya hiyo, zaidi ya vile ulivyo. Naye Mungu huja.
Tulifanya tukakuja pamoja ni kwa sababu ya hali zetu, kwa sababu tulikuja kutambua ya kwamba si ati ukikuwa uko na virusi za ukimwi.
A sneak preview into Black Star?
Yeah, that's the Black Star movement. The Black Star movement is about going to mostly informal settlements and like awarding and like inspiring people who do odd jobs.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was once there, I was once doing those kind of business. My mom used to sell, my mom had a saloon, and outside we'll have like a kibanda where after school I'll go there and sell groundnuts. And what people don't know, like, these people who are shona viatu, kuchoma mahindi, they have big families back at home, and that's what do everything, like pay school fees, rent, and I feel that they're not appreciated. So what we do is we go to people who do these such businesses, and we sponsor their businesses, or we like pimp it. Like we just give you some funds to boost your business, then we follow up after a month.
Okay.
If there's anything that, if you've made profit, we give you more.
Okay,
but
awesome.
What happened, this is inspirational because we want, young people are choosing jobs nowadays. I don't, siezi choma mahindi, siezi beba maji, siezi osha choo. But no, business is business as long as people are eating, and these are the guys that we are appreciating in the street.
Great that you're going back to Kibera and that you're uplifting them and that you're giving them a chance because you got a chance. And as we wind up, you've been compared to Rabbit, who critics claim is the king of Kenyan hip-hop. Do you want to respond to that? Do you want to take your position as the king of Kenyan hip-hop?
Nah,
or are you just happy being
not
vice?
A king. I'm number 8, People are fighting for number 1 there. People are crazy for number 1. I'm just comfortable here, number 8.
Really?
And like, I don't believe in kingdom. I believe in making paper, man. That's it.
Okay, great. And is your beef with Bamboo over? You guys were trolling each other on social media some time back.
We've met many times after that. That's gone.
That's good.
We're grown-up guys nowadays.
Okay, and which team are you supporting the World Cup?
I'm supporting Ghana.
Ghana, but they're out.
Yeah, they're out. So right now I'm supporting all the like younger teams.
Younger teams,
yeah,
for example?
Like all the South American teams,
okay.
I'm for them.
Well,
Colombia.
you gotta have one favorite.
Colombia, right now.
Colombia. Yeah.
Argentina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brazil is playing with Colombia tonight.
Yeah, Brazil has too many fans, so I won't be noticed. So
me being one of them, yes. Man, everybody's saying great things about you, and let's take a look at the tweets and see what people are saying to Octopizzo. I have some of them here as well. Okay, here we go. Kinywa at Kinywaji, you're saying here trench coat ni pesangapi. See, he wants to come to your store. 1-on-1, Octopizzo. This one is calling Octopizzo on top, number 9, baby. Then somebody is saying, pray once in your house, Octopizzo. That's interesting. Once again, the Kenyan rap shows his superiority with a real freestyle. Big up Octopizzo. Octopizzo, the triangle thing on your head, what does it symbolize? Illuminati, Ama? Somebody else is asking again.
Symbolize samosa in the hood. I love samosas. So I just say, why not I have one samosa with an 8? Like that's, if I'm gonna make samosa in future, they'll have an 8.
So it symbolizes samosa?
Samosa za mama Kinyi.
You just made samosa za mama Kinyi. You just made that up right now. I'm serious. Anyway, let's take a look at the tweets that are coming in. There we go. Octopizzo inspires me. His life is a message to me. Thank you so much. Somebody here is saying, boy, where does Octopizzo get the inspiration for his lyrics? Somebody here is saying, big up to Octopizzo. I love your swag, Miss Dari, and the punchlines. You guys look great. Loving the show. Thank you. Octopizzo, we love you, and your songs are on top. Lilian Muli Okaju, asante. I think the best song so far for me from Octopizzo is Black Star. Super. And finally, 1-on-1, I like the energy Octopizzo always puts on stage.
Thank you, Amber.
All right, Octopizzo. And, you know, as we close, what are we expecting from you in coming weeks, months?
A lot of stuff. I'm working with different artists from different countries in the world. I'm touring UK from August for 2 weeks to promote my album. And yeah, I'm taking this Black Star movement. It's gonna be a TV series on my YouTube channel, serious, and take it like.
Okay.
I'm gonna help many younger people. I don't give people money. That's what people don't. I don't just give people money. I look at what you're doing. I don't know, sometimes I'm too heartless. Even when I walk in Tao, those beggars, I never give them money. Yeah,
Why?
I don't, because why are you begging? I don't know. If I wanted to beg, there's many people in Kibera who would like to beg, but they don't beg, they work hard. Whether you are, whatever you are, what I do is I go to town and I see this guy with no legs, no hands, but he's still selling sweeties, he's still pushing that thing. That guy is hustling. Even if I don't smoke cigarettes and he only had cigarettes that day, I'll buy those cigarettes and throw them, because this guy is working hard. He's not just there you know what, I'm disabled, I can't work, I'm just gonna sit here and beg. No, you have to work. So if I go to town and see this guy selling credit, selling something, but he's still disabled, this guy is working, I'm gonna support that. If I see some guy with big chest in the hood and just sitting somewhere eating mogoka, I'm like, man, what's wrong with you? You have to work. There's no shortcut to anything. Yeah.
And that is a positive message coming from Octopizzo, who of course comes from Kibera and is doing it big kindly. So Octopizzo, just your closing words, because there are people who have had it rough in life, have had a rough start in life, and because of that have chosen to just say, life is not fair. I'm just gonna go into drugs, I'm just gonna sit home, I'm just gonna become a prostitute or what have you, a commercial sex worker or what have you. What message do you have for these guys, people who started off hard and have just totally given up?
Never give up. Success is psychological. I always say that. If you say I'm gonna make it, you'll make it. If you say I will never make it, you will never make it. And don't just sit there. There's many people going through worst stuff. There's no way, you can't give up. I reached a point when I was about to give up. When you're just about to give up, that's when you're just near the finish line. When you're just saying I can't do it anymore. There was a time I was with that in my talent. It was like that. I can't do this anymore. No shows, no radio is playing your music because they're saying you're too hardcore. They're telling you you have to rap like this guy so that your your music can be played. I got a lot of issues because I'm from Kibera. When I get shows, they say you can't charge us like that. You're just from Kibera, So there's all this weird stuff, but I never give up. Even my CD was broken in some radio station when I took my CD and what is this? Boom. And I walked from Kibera to that place. That's the day that I was I can't do this anymore. I went to the garage, started working in the garage, being a fan of hip-hop, doing hip-hop part-time. then I came and I said, no, I can't give up. Like, this is the time.
So never ever
give up, man. Like,
but as we close, you African artists, particularly Kenyans, have been criticized, particularly, after the MTV Awards, where Kenya really didn't bag anything, as well as the BET Awards, where, for instance, Radio and Weasel got a nomination, they didn't make it. But even looking at people like Davido, who, got an award, he showed up there not wearing his boo-boo, but dressed like a hip-hop artist or what have you. So what I'm saying is that African artists have been criticized as not identifying with their African culture, and hip-hop would be criticized as being very American. So why are you guys, as the youth, opting to take a very Western style as opposed to embracing what we have here?
That is, like, to me, I'll say I agree to disagree, like, that's being stereotypical, like, okay, I'm from Africa, say if I go to the BT, I'll be rocking kitenge, everything. It's like saying, I'm going to Machakos, so I'm going to wear yellow, red, green.
No, don't start with Machakos.
So
you have hit on my Machakos too much.
That's stereotypical. Yeah. So first, Sheng is my culture. So the fact that I'm talking in Sheng, that's my culture. I can dress Versace, Givenchy, Dolce & Gabbana, but I'm talking in Sheng, like, that's the culture. They'll be like, hey, that guy he dressed like this guy, but that language I don't understand, like, that's my culture. You don't always have to, like, rock kitenges. I rock them sometimes, but I don't always have to. It's so stereotypical.
So
it's like you want people to know, like, he's from Africa.
Okay.
Let people come ask you, so where are you from? Kibera, baby. Okay. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Like that?
Okay, and let's see your eyes before we close. I mean, this Tanner's thing. Let the ladies
I'm a shy guy.
The eyes. No, I mean, really.
A shy guy.
What are you hiding? We need to see.
Maybe I don't have eyes.
No, you do have eyes. You do have. Let's just see. I mean, so that people can remember. And all these things you've been saying, all these wonderful things would have hit home better if you didn't have the standards on. Trust me, I assure you.
It's just my way of, the light.
So the girls are not allowed to see the eyes? No?
No, this, like, the eyes are Henry's, This is Octo, so I'm like two different people. I live 2 time zones. Like, this is Octo, then if the other is Henry.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is you.
This is
fine.
me.
This is Octopizzo. All right. I suppose at home they get to see Henry without the stunners. So that's been Octopizzo, number 9. He says the triangle on his head is because he likes the most. That is so funny. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. And thank you for your very powerful message.
Thank you for having me.
It's been great. It's been real. And I'm really honored to have heard you share that story as honestly and as powerfully as you did. So as we close, Octopizzo is going to do something for you, something that obviously you will love. And that's all we had time for on One-on-Ones this evening. So are you closing for us with something?
Yeah, I guess.
Pick up the mic, please. And the stage is yours.
Yeah, A-Town, Pizza, A-Town, A-Town, hey, so wanna shine mina glow, waki fast mina slow, nina rhyme tena flow, niko real tena raw, bankrupt mina do, leto jinga moblo, zangu ni ma road show, namba 8 logo, so unajiita stana sezi kuona tana telescope, nafanjite koken vile kila mse udai, mini mdo, parallel na magova mina makarau, a Jacob never capella daily on the happy like a stay, it's been so long, but don't niko solo, fresh kill large intestine, saina nukia colon, so no more jokes mlango, more locks, malia umo si round na kula na more foxo kipri kesi esi lyrically na wa more stand up comedy but Chris na wa rock hey P-I-I double Z ni P-I-I double Z also marapa wanaza ovyo kadrek bila pinye bado na wa beat kadre ni P-I double Z K-I-B-E-R-A nane baby.